today is you will need a resistance band and weights and a little head block if you can. So hopefully everyone's got those. And when we're ready, we'll get started. So relaxing through your shoulders, you're bringing chin to chest and head slowly back. Chin to chest and head slowly back. Keep going.
Turn that down slightly.
Yeah. Right, slowly back. Good.
It's good.
If I do like that. And back. One more in each direction. And then when you're ready, we're looking over one shoulder and then the other. Good. Challenging that movement. Keep it going. Keep working. One more each direction. Come back to the middle and we're coming into your shoulder rolls. So rolling back through those shoulders. Well done. And then when you're ready, adding in your arms. Nice big circles. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and we're coming forwards. Well done. Three, 2, 1, relax there. Feet nice and wide, we're coming to your hip circles. So nice big circles with those hips. Good. 3, 2, 1, and other direction. So keep warming through those hips. Good. 3, 2, 1. From there, grabbing hold of your bands. Bands are coming around the tops of your knees. Okay, so bands around the tops of those knees, feet about hip width apart. You're coming into your squats. Keeping those knees apart. Weight going equally through both feet and trying to work on keeping that chest up. Remember that band is going to be trying to pull you in. Don't let the band pull you in. You're pushing those knees out. Good. Well done. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, up and down on your tiptoes. So working on engaging through these tummy muscles, keeping yourself nice and tall, nice and strong, and relaxing through your shoulders. Good. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, combined movement. So knees bend, push it up on your toes, extend and down. Bend, up, extend and down. Again, working on that balance, working on that control. Challenge yourself a little bit more if this feels easy. So you might go a little bit lower into your squat, a little bit higher on those toes, or a little bit slower through your movements. And remember, if it feels too much being on the mat, you can come off the mat, which should make it easier. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reversing. Up on your toes, bend your knees, heels down, extend. Up, bend, down, extend. Keep it going. Up, bend your knees, heels down, and extend. So working on keeping those heels up. As you bend those knees, you then lower down, and then you extend your knees. Up, bend, down, and extend. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, band is coming down around the tops of your ankles, and you're starting feet hip width apart. This is the closest that your feet are going to get. Okay, so don't let them come right next to each other. So feet hip width apart, you're stepping out to the side, you control that foot back in. Out and control back in. Remember with this, we're working on keeping that soft knee, so don't let yourself come forward. You want to keep that bottom back a little bit, keep knees nice and soft, and we're stepping out and lift. Good. Don't let that foot slide as you move. You're really trying to lift that foot up. And you're also trying to work on making sure that you are controlling that leg in, so don't let that band just ping. All right, you're working on that slow, controlled movement, keeping nice and strong. Make sure you've got plenty of room on those mats. Good. And we're aiming to feel this all in through bottom muscles, all in through that outside of your hip. Keeping nice and low. If you want to make this harder, you're going to come lower again. So whatever you feel you can manage. Good, keep going. Keep working, feel those muscles working in through your thighs, in through your hips. We're going one more each direction. Good, nearly there. Once you get to the end of your mat, you're turning to face along your mat. Feet now are going to become a little bit wider, so you're trying to bring your little toes as close to the edge of your mat as possible. Again, same position, so soft knees, don't let those hips come forward, you're pushing your bottom back a little bit, you're stepping forwards, keeping that foot close to the outside of the mat, making sure as you step your heel comes down first, and then you rock up onto your toe. Keep those feet nice and wide. As you come back, toe comes down first, followed by heel. Good. So walking heel down and then rocking forwards. And then when you're ready, toe down first and then back onto heel. Keep it going. Remember, as you're stepping back, you're squeezing through bum muscles to bring that leg behind. Squeeze to bring behind. Last one, each direction. and back. Nice big steps, as big as you can manage. Okay, from there when you get to the end of your mat, you're going to take your band off of your legs and you're going to pop it somewhere for later on. Okay, from there you're coming into your lunge sequence. So you're coming into your forwards lunge, your side lunge and your rotation. Depending on how you're feeling, if you want to, you can just stick with legs. For now, remember we're working one side. If that feels okay, we're adding in arms. They come up, over to the side, and you rotate. Okay, so if I come and do it this way with you, you're coming forwards, to the side, you rotate behind. So whenever you're ready, you're adding that in. Forwards, to the side, and you rotate. Good, adding in arms, forward, to the side, rotate, good, keep it going. And I'm going to come from this direction again. Sorry if this confuses anyone. Keep it going, forwards, and rotate. Good. 10 more seconds on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, switching over, other leg. So we're coming forwards, side, rotate. Remember, you can go with legs to start off with if you want to, and then add in your arms as you feel more confident. Forwards, to the side, and rotate. Good. Keep going. Good. Keep yourself moving. Hopefully, we should be warming up a little bit at this stage. Feel free to open windows too if you want to. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggle off there. Turning to face along your mat, slightly bend, leg comes behind. Squeezing through bottom muscles, you're pulsing that leg up and down. If you want to, bring your arms out in front for support. If that still feels too much, you can use the wall for support. So whatever is most comfortable, remember we're squeezing through bottom muscles. Keep that leg nice and straight and pulsing that leg up and down. Keep those toes nice and relaxed. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch over to other side. So, standing on one leg, nice soft knee, other leg comes behind, and we're pulsing your leg up and down. Good. Keep working. Keep squeezing through those bottom muscles. Keep it going. Keep working. Nice and strong. Keep those toes nice and relaxed. And again. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing through there. Coming to stand now at the edge of your mat. Relaxing through your shoulders, you're bringing chin to chest, rolling those shoulders forwards and slowly all the way down towards the ground. Feel a stretching through the back of your thighs. If you're feeling this behind your knees, soften those knees slightly and you should be feeling it all through the backs of your thighs. Rolling back up to the standing position. And we've got 2 more. So when you're ready, chin to chest, rolling those shoulders forwards and all the way down towards the ground. And then slowly rolling back up to that start position. This time, reaching those arms up, arms come all the way around. As they come around, chin comes to chest, rolling forward, and again all the way down towards the ground. From there, holding for a second or 2, and then when you're ready, bending through your knees, walking those hands out into your downward dog position, and pushing one heel down, and then the other. Good. 3, 2, 1. From there, staying in that position if you can. Right knee lifts up. You're bringing right knee towards your elbow. You then push right leg up to the ceiling. It comes down to the ground and you switch. Left knee comes to your right elbow. You push your leg up to the ceiling and then you come back down. Right knee towards left elbow, up and down. If this feels too much and you need it to be a little bit easier, knees come down to the ground, same thing. So right knee to elbow, you push up and down. Left knee to elbow, sorry. Leg comes up and down. So whatever you're most comfortable with, 10 seconds to go. Keep working. If you want to make this harder, keep your shoulders, over your hands. 3, 2, 1. From there, knees come down on the ground and sit back into your heels in your child pose position. And you're rotating through your wrists, so loosen off through those wrists. And steady that breathing. Three, 2, 1. From there, coming back up onto your hands and your knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're pulling your spine up towards the ceiling, tucking your head under. And then tummy down towards the ground, lifting your head up. Spine up, head comes under, and tummy down, and lifting that head up. Again, steadying that breathing. And adding in a pause now at that neutral spine, so remember that's halfway between those 2 movements. We're going to pause. You keep moving through. And then you pause again. And all the way through the other side. 1 more in each direction. And then when you're ready, you're coming into that neutral spine that you've just been pausing in, and we're going straight into opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching out. You control back in, and then you switch to the other side. Remember, as you reach out, you're breathing out, As you come back in, breathing in and adding in weight into your hands if you want to. Keeping nice and strong. Remember, we're thinking about imagining that you have got a cup of water on that back. You're trying to keep that cup of water nice and full. Good. Keep it going. It's nice and slow, nice and steady. From there, hands are coming back down onto the ground. Right leg is lifting and you're pulsing that right leg up and down off of the ground. So here, and we're pulsing that right leg up and down. So squeezing through bottom muscles and then relaxing. Keeping that leg lifted. Keep that back in that neutral position. If you want to make this more difficult, left arm is also going to come up too. So only if you want more challenge. And you've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching over to the other side. So start off with pulsing that leg up and down. And if that feels okay, then your right arm is coming up. Keep pulsing. Keep nice and strong. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands and knees come back down. Again, sitting into that child pose position, reaching your arms forward and rotating through your wrists. Keep holding, keep rotating. We've got a little bit longer on those wrists, and then we'll give them a break. Three, 2, 1. Okay, from here, we're coming up and into your bear hold position. So what we're going to do is we're doing a hold. For those of you that want to break, we'll give you a break. And then we'll go and do another round. If you don't want to break and you want to work harder, then you can just stay up the whole time. Don't give yourself a break, okay? So it'll be work, 15-second break, and then another work, and then we'll have a proper break after that, okay? When we're ready, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, toes tucked under. Remember, if you need a breather, ideally, I don't want you to come down. If you can, instead, you're pushing up to the ceiling and back into that hold. When we're ready, off we go. So keep yourself nice and strong. Knees as close to the ground as you can while they're hovering. Keep working. If you need a break, your hips come up to the ceiling and then you come back down. And remember, if you want to make this harder, either lifting one hand, the other hand, one leg, other leg, or you can go opposite arm, opposite foot, and we're touching those knees down, resting if you want to. So come into that rest position, have a bit of a breather, keep holding if you want to, rotating through your wrists. Remember, we're not resting for long. We've got 5 seconds left of your rest. 3, 2, 1, coming back up again. Keep going. For those of you that have kept holding the whole way, keep working, you're nearly there. Doing brilliantly. Keep that steady breathing. Again, if you want this harder, then you're lifting one hand, other hand, one foot, other foot. And you've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, knees come down, and from there we're coming over onto your fronts. Well done everyone, it's a hard exercise. Well done. While you're on your fronts, you're resting either forehead onto your hands if you can, or else chin, whatever is most comfortable. Right leg squeezing through bottom muscles. You're lifting that right leg up off the ground and we're pulsing up and down. Good work. Hoping everyone's coping with this. "15 seconds to go." Keep pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control back down and left leg lifting. Keep pulsing, keep squeezing through bottom muscles. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control that leg down. From there, if you know your back will allow, you're coming up onto your elbows. So only if you know your back will allow you to do this. If that feels okay and you're happy to give yourself a little bit more of a stretch, little push up through those hands, looking up to the ceiling, and then you control back down. Good. And again, up and control down. And again. Breathing out as you look up and then controlling down. 2 more. Up and down. And last one. Pushing up and down. Okay, from there, you're turning over now onto your backs. So once you turn over onto your backs, you want to make sure you've got your head blocked, your weights, and your band somewhere close by in a second. Once you're over onto your back, lying down onto your back, arms out to your sides, and you're just gently rocking your knees over to one side, and then over to the other side. So knees bent and rocking to one side and then the other side. Remember, as your knees go to the right, head looks to the left, and as your knees go to the left, your head looks to the right. One more each side. Okay, from there, knees come back up to point to the ceiling. Arms are pointing up to the ceiling too, engaging through those tummy muscles. So remember, thinking about squeezing in, trying to keep that back into that neutral position. We're trying to avoid any arching of your back. So keeping in your neutral position, we're lifting one leg up to tabletop position. You control back down, and then other leg lifts to tabletop position. Really focusing on everything else, staying nice and still. We shouldn't feel that pelvis rocking around too much. Quite quickly, if that feels okay, your progression is going to be adding weights into your hands. Good. Keep those tummy muscles working. Keep working. From there, if that still feels okay, we're going opposite arm, opposite leg. So as my left leg lifts, my right arm is controlling slowly overhead. I come back, and then I switch over to the other side. So everything else is staying nice and still as you do this movement. Nice and steady. So as you reach overhead, we're breathing out. And as you come back, and then we're switching. Good. Imagining your opposite knee and hand are on a piece of string. So as your hand pulls back, your knee lifts. As your foot lowers, your hand has to come back again. Keeping that back in that neutral position, don't let yourself arch. If that feels okay, progression from here is going to be arms coming back down to your sides, palms facing back up to the ceiling, left leg lifting to tabletop position. Right leg joins, left leg comes down, right leg down. Right leg up, left leg joins, right leg down, left leg down, and then left leg lifts again. So you're alternating that leading leg. Remember, we're keeping that back in that neutral position, so I don't want you to be arching that back as you lift. Okay, that back needs to be in that neutral position. Keep those tummy muscles engaged. One leg lifts, other leg lifts. One leg down, other leg down. And again, if that feels okay, arms to the ceiling again, and keep it working. Keep those tummy muscles working. Remember with this too, we're imagining that your knees are in a fixed position. So what I don't want you to be doing is just bending, bending, straightening and straightening. I want that movement instead to come from your hip. If you need a breather, have a breather. Just rest your feet on the ground for a few seconds. Otherwise, we're keeping going. Keep working. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, feet come down to the ground. Weights come down by your sides. Arm out to the side, relaxing through your shoulders. Feet staying together. You're dropping your knees out to opposite sides in your butterfly stretch. And then you bring your knees back up. So knees drop out into opposite sides into your butterfly stretch. Feel that stretching through your groin. And then you're coming back up again. Good. And again. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, weights coming back up into your hands and pointing up to the ceiling. Again, lifting one leg up into tabletop position. So for me, I've got my left leg up into tabletop position. This time, as my left leg lowers, my right leg switches and comes to tabletop. So you're switching those feet mid-air if you can. If that feels a bit awkward to coordinate, both legs start in that tabletop position and you just drop one, come back up and drop the other. Remember, we're trying to keep that knee as fixed as possible. Move from your hip, keep tummy muscles engaged. Breathing out as that foot comes down, in as it comes back up. Avoiding that breath hold. If that feels challenging enough, stay doing this movement. If you want more of a challenge, as your leg lowers to the ground, opposite arm is reaching overhead. You come back, you switch. So my left leg, right arm are moving, they come back, and then I switch. Keep going. Keep working. Keep nice and strong. If that feels okay and you want more of a progression, again, instead of tapping your foot now down towards the ground, you're just extending through that knee. So my right arm is controlling overhead, my left knee is extending. I come back, I then switch. So remember, we're not coming parallel to the ground. Instead, we're just doing a little extend of your knee. You come back, and then you switch to the other side. Breathing out as you extend, in as you come back. Keep it going. Tummy muscles should be working nice and hard. Have a breather if you need to. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, weights come down to the side. This time, bringing knees to chest. Use your hands to hold them in. And drawing figure of 8 with those knees if you want to. Relax those muscles off. Ten seconds to go of resting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, both legs come back into your tabletop position. Weights into your hands if you can. And we're just going to hold there. So arms pointing up to the ceiling, knees into that 90-degree bend, hips 90-degree bend. Try not to let those knees come close to your chest, so you're keeping them away. Feel those tummy muscles working. Keep holding, and from there, right arm is going to control overhead. It comes back to the point to the ceiling. Left arm. Right arm, left arm. Good. If that feels okay, and again, you want to mix things up a little bit, you're going right arm overhead, left arm overhead. Right arm then comes out to the side, left arm comes out to the side. If this feels too much, you're going to bring one foot down to the ground, just resting the toes on the ground, same thing. So you're going one round with your right arm comes overhead, left arm comes overhead, right arm out to the side, left arm, and then you'll switch feet that are down on the ground. So you're alternating if you need to, otherwise keep those legs up in the sky. Again, keep those tummy muscles working. Good, we're nearly there, keep working. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, feet come down onto the ground. Weights move out your way again for now. Arms out to the sides, and again you're rocking your knees. Over to the right, they come back, and then over to the left. Good. So at this stage, I'm hoping people should be feeling their tummy muscles. We're coming into one more round of working those muscles, so we're not going to do it for too long. It's one last push. Weights are coming into those hands one more time. And we're coming into one more round of your dead bugs. So either you're going from here, opposite arm, opposite leg, and switching, or your legs are up already in the tabletop position, you're extending one arm overhead, and then opposite knee is extending up to the ceiling. You come back, and then you switch. So this is the harder option, where you're keeping in that tabletop position. The easier option is going to be tapping that foot, although it's not significantly easier. Keep going. Last push, 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, weights come away from you, won't need them again. From there, again, feet together, and you're dropping your knees out into your butterfly stretch. And coming back up, if you want to get those shoulders moving too, hands come behind head, and as those knees drop out, elbows also drop out to the side, and then back up. Three, 2, 1. From there, knees come back up to point to the ceiling, arms out to the sides, rocking your knees over to the right, looking over to the left. Your knees come back up, and then you switch to the other side. Good, and again, if you want more of a stretch, as your knees rock over to one side, top knee is lifting and coming closer to your hand. Keep your shoulders down on the ground still. You come back, and then you switch over to other side. Good. So feel that spinal rotation, feel that stretch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, knees come back up to point to the ceiling. One knee bent, other foot comes over the top of your bent knee into your figure 4 stretch. Pushing that knee down towards the ground if you can. And if you want to feel more of an intense stretch, bringing that knee up towards your chest, use your hands to hold it in. If that still feels okay, you're just doing little straightens and bends of your knee. Two, one, switching over to the other side. So foot comes down to the ground, other foot comes over the top of your bent knee, pushing your knee down to the ground if that feels okay. Holding that knee in, straightening and bending. Keep it going. Three, two, one. From there, grabbing hold of your head block or of your block, you're going to turn over onto your side. Block is going to come under your head. Arms come out in front of you, knees bent up. You're following that top arm all the way over your body as far as you can with your head. Feel that rotation all through your back. And you come back. Remember, during this movement, your nose needs to point to your thumb the whole time. Nearly there. We're going one more on this side and then we're switching over to the other side. So whenever you're ready, we're changing over to the other side. One more on this side. And then when you're ready, you're turning back over onto your back, bringing knees towards your chest. Use your hands to hold them in. Rocking those knees forwards and backwards. And then from there, when you're ready, rocking yourself up into sitting upright. Good. Okay, from there, one knee bent, one leg straight. If you want to, because it's more comfortable, you can have both legs straight. One knee bent, you're turning your chest towards your foot, reaching forwards towards your foot. Good, and then from there, you're turning shoulder towards your foot, reach your hand up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring the arm further overhead towards your foot. Three, two, one, coming back up and switching over to the other side. So leg extends, otherwise again you might be still in this position, turning chest towards your foot, you're reaching forwards towards your foot. And then from there, turning shoulder towards your foot, reach your hand up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring the arm further overhead. Coming back up to that start position. One leg straightens, one knee bends. Bent knee comes over the top of your straight knee. Hold your knee in with your opposite hand. So I've got my right knee held in with my left hand, and then I'm looking over to my right side. So you look over that bent knee, and just for the purpose of the video, I'm hoping if you are all in a class situation, you can help each other out with this. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and switching over to other side. Knee bends up, comes over the top of your straight leg. Hold that knee in with your opposite hand, and you're looking over that bent knee. Good. Well done. 3, 2, 1, coming back to the middle, turning over onto your hands and knees, and you're sitting back into your child pose position. We're only holding here for a second or two. Good, and from there, when you're ready, you're coming back up onto your hands and knees, tucking those toes under and pushing up into your downward dog, pushing one heel down and then the other. Holding for a second or two on each movement. 3, 2, 1. From there, walking those hands slowly up towards your feet if you can, and slowly rolling up into that standing position. Good, we've got one more spinal roll. So chin to chest, rolling those shoulders forwards and all the way down towards the ground. Finish stretching through the back of those thighs. And slowly rolling back up. From there, hand reaches up and behind head. Other hand comes on top and pull that elbow towards your ear. Good, keep holding. 3, 2, 1, and switching sides. So hand comes behind head, other hand comes on top and pull elbow towards your ear. Well done. Keep holding. 3, 2, 1 from there. We're coming hand behind head. Other hand reaches up towards those fingertips. Feel a stretching through those shoulders. If you need to, use your band. Band is going to come behind your back too, holding on to each end, and you're pulling up and down with that band. So whatever is most comfortable. 3, 2, 1, switching over to the other side. So if you need to use a band, you're switching now. Otherwise, really trying your hardest to reach for those fingertips. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Well done, everyone. Good work. Good work. And I think